What's up, everybody? What's up, Julio Shortcuts? Chris, tapping in. Can you see me? This is my, hold on. Let me know if you can see the screen because I don't know, it's tripping. Puro Base. Nah, I'm just eating a croissant. Kind of hungry. Today's not alive with Jay. I'm just chilling today. Yeah, yes, I do. I'm just chilling today. Just one of my lives. Puro, Puro Base lives, I guess I consider them just my days to just kick back and talk to you guys. R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. I've never heard his music, but I definitely know who he is. What's up, Gooch? A lot of people dying. My aunt passed away. What was that? Was it Sunday night or Saturday night? I want to say it was Saturday night. Yeah. My sister's, my mom's older sister passed away. Sunday, my aunt. Saturday night. Um, she was she was about 90 already, but still, it sucks. No, I told you, bro. I didn't grow up on rock music. I already told you that. I probably heard some of his songs, but I don't remember one. And then the rock I was into was a little different than his era. I like the old rock, like from the 60s and 70s more. The rock that I did get into. And then metal rock, it's the same shit, bro. I don't even know the difference, to be honest with you. Nor do I care. Rock in Espanol? Not really. Never got into it too much. I know people that do like it, though. I always thought rock and metal were the same shit. Or is metal punk? Is that the same shit? I'm surprised you like that kind of music, Rich. That music is like very pro LGBT and anti fascist and stuff like that. Like all the rock people I ever met, that's how they were. I'm surprised you like that kind of music. Like one of the biggest punk places here in the Bay Area was like that in Berkeley. The the Gilman prayers. That's probably something Rick Gucci listens to. Ain't that the Cholowani guy? Ain't that prayers? Ozzy was disco. Yeah, basically. Ozzy Osbourne, I'm a heroin addict. I'm surprised he survived so long. Wasn't he like a straight up drug addict when he was young? Owen Thomas. That's your idol. That's Chris Greenman's hero. Just messing with you. Alan Thomas. Black Sabbath. That was Owen Thomas. I was gonna say that was Owen Thomas's band. Uh, Black Sabbath. That was Ozzy Osbourne's band, right? I wonder if Gooch. I wonder if Gooch was into Kiss. I wonder if he ever kissed him. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was. All them motherfuckers were drug addicts back then, Rich. What are you talking about? All musicians back in the 70s, no matter what genre, they were all doing drugs and coke and heroin and God knows what else. They were sucking each other off. You know what I mean? Gooch is on the list. He probably is. He wishes he was on the list. You know you like Kiss, Gooch. Pioneers of metal. So what is metal? What's the difference between rock and metal? I don't know, bro. I didn't grow up with that kind of music. I remember hearing it, but I didn't know the difference. Educate me. Rich kisses boys, guy, and he probably does. uh, I thought you told me Kiss was your favorite band, Gooch. I thought you told me Gene Simmons was your hero. A mosaic? I have no idea what that means. Oh, a musician. I mean, I know the difference within a lot of genres, but I've never got into heavy metal or rock or that stuff. I mean, I guess I kind of know the difference. Is heavy metal just got stuff with a lot of noise, with like is that heavy metal? I don't fucking know, bro. Or what's that shit where like what the fuck is that stuff? Is that heavy metal? I don't know. Tell me. You educate me. No diss to anyone that likes heavy metal. I just don't know the difference. I wonder if. Oh, hey, Rich. What'd you think of the Rolling Stones? Did you like them? Hey, I have no clue. I haven't seen them live on here. Did you like Mick Jagger? Rich? Mick Jagger. What about the Who? Did you like them? I heard Raider Rich likes the Grateful Dead. He's a deadhead. But yeah, I'm just chilling today. I'm not talking about politics or nothing. I'm just Puro Base just to mess around with you and make fun of Rich the whole live. Bro, you know you love Jerry Garcia, bro. You told me Cherry Garcia was your favorite ice cream. You get it, Ben and Jerry? That fool straight up told me. He told me that Cherry Garcia was his favorite ice cream. Did you like Winger and Primus? What was Primus? What kind of music was that? Does anybody remember that band? I think they were from the Bay Area. Yeah, man. So what's up? What's up with everybody? What you guys been up to? I've been kind of busy. I was busy this whole weekend. I'm kind of tired. I feel worn out today. Puro worn out. Nirvana. I remember Nirvana. What kind of music was Nirvana? Bro, you told me you were a deadhead. You told me that you go to the Dead concerts and spin around in circles, blowing bubbles. Nirvana was grunge. Oh yeah, they were grunge, huh? Let me guess. I already know. Gooch hates Nirvana, right? Why known as Beaver? I think I remember that. I already know it. Gooch hates grunge. Punk band. So was it grunge or was it punk band? What's up, Ray? What's up, Rasa Soul? Hey, Rasa Soul, do you know the difference between heavy metal and rock? I don't. I'm just curious if you do. I'm having an argument with a alternative. I remember the grunge thing. I remember when that fool killed himself. You know the difference? I don't know the difference, bro. I didn't really grow up with that music as much. I wonder if Gooch was into Fred Durst. What was that guy's name? It's a subgenre of rock. Did you grow up listening to heavy metal? Limp Bizkit. I wonder if Gooch was into Limp Bizkit. Gooch, were you into Limp Bizkit? Hey, Rasa, so this dude Gooch on here, he hates any genre that's Rasa or black people, bro. Like he hates any genre, and he's like Chicano himself. He hates like rap, he hates soul, he hates funk, he hates disco, he hates jazz. He only likes heavy metal and like anything that's white. That fool hates any like he just if it's black, he just hates it, bro. He will not bump it. Or if it's Rasa, he will not bump it at all. All right, Rich, I'm gonna test you. Name a black artist you like. He hates Lenny Kravitz. I heard. He hates James Brown. You got to be a special kind of somebody to hate James Brown. We're just messing with Gooch today. You really hate James Brown, Rich? Tell me it ain't so. Gooch like Millie Vanilli. I have better fucking trolls. Well, I'm asking you, do you like name a oh yeah, he hates Richie Valens. He hates Tower of Power. He hates Santana. Rich hates back and forth with his neck. I'm just messing with you, Rich. Don't take it seriously. Is it true you hate James Brown? I'm just curious. Come on, man. James Brown, he made a lot of hits. He hates Peter Scavito. If he even knows who that is, I don't even know if he knows who that is. Mm-mm. I knew a dude like that, though. In real talk, I knew this one Chicano. He's like kind of Puerto Rican, mixed with half Chicano, half Puerto Rican dude from Hayward. And he's kind of like that. He used to kind of be like that. I'm not talking about Rich. I'm talking about some dude I used to know. I don't just listen to rap, Gooch. That's the thing. That's where you got it twisted. I listen to all kinds of music. I probably listen to more music, different musical styles than you, bro. I don't even really listen to rap on the daily, bro. When I was young, yeah, I'll give you that. I used to listen to rap. What's wrong with listening to rap? But I was always into blues. I was always into funk. I was always into oldies, R&B, old school rock, like from back. And like I told you, I like the old rock. He hates black pepper. Like Gooch literally thinks that I listen to rap every day. Chris Greenmount, we talk all the time. Do I send you a lot of rap stuff? Let Gooch know. And I send you a lot of music. Rick James, I'm Rick James, bitch. Yeah, Rick James has some cool songs. Give me, baby. Come on, Rich. Name me one black artist you like, bro. One. Or at least one Latino artist you like. Yeah. Somebody gave me a Colombian flag for Colombian Independence Day. I've sang you rap before too, though. But yeah. Gooch, you like Lauryn Hill? Probably doesn't. He's like, who? Lauren who? Gooch hates Mexican and soul food. He hates everything. Gucci. Where's Gooch? He left? So was anybody on here a big Ozzy Osbourne fan besides Gooch? A live panel. Just name it in the comments. Wait, East Coast panel. Hey, Gooch, is it true you hate Mexican food? That's good, Kelly. Very good. How's that make you feel? And Gooch goes into the Mexican restaurant and asks if they have a passport before he eats. Gooch interrogates the cook on his on his legal status. Oh man, we're just messing with you today, Gooch. Rich hates brown sugar. Rich hates Latinas, bro. He told me that one day. He told me that he doesn't date Latinas, bro. You know? I wouldn't say he hates them, but he told me he doesn't date Latinas. So he says he only dates hot blondes. That's what he told me. Good luck with that one, sir. Man, there ain't no more fucking cholas, bro. Be real with you, me gooch. When is the last time you seen a chola? I haven't seen a chola since like 2001, maybe, bro. Legitimately a chola. Probably that was the last time I seen one. This one Norteña girl I knew in Oakland. That was the last time that I could remember seeing an actual chola. That's, I mean, I haven't seen a chola girl in years. And the cholas that are around, they're old now and probably have hella kids. 2012, yeah, me it was like maybe 2001 or two, me if that was the last time I could remember seeing like a legitimate chola. Maybe in SoCal, not in the Bay Area, bro. They're very rare to see one out here. If you do, they're old, bro, and they don't dress like cholas. They probably got hella kids. They're probably grandmas. But the Bay Area is a different place than SoCal, I guess. The cholo shit died out a long time ago here. I see ratchet Latinas though for sure. I've seen a few. Maybe in San Jose you might still see a few cholas. Gooch was into Green Day. Is that true, Gooch? You like Green Day? Puro Green Day. Well, Chris Green, I think I told you this. When I was in high school, I seen that happen. I remember there was this girl. She was like super chola. Like, oh, I'm surprised, Gooch. You surprised me on that one. But all right, Gooch. Do you like James Brown? Let me know if you like James Brown. I need to know. Yes or no. I won't even argue with me. Just say yes or no. But anyway, I remember when I was in high school, I remember this one girl, she was super norteña, bro. Flamed up, red Ben Davis shirt, straight chola, bro. And then okay, cool. At least we got something we can agree on that we like. But I like James Brown. I grew up on James Brown. Like that Tower Power. I'll be digging on James Brown, old school song. But uh, when I do you like the Police, Raider Rich? No, but I remember this girl. She was like a super norteña, and then like one day she came to class, bro, and she was dressed like a regular girl. It was a trip. Everybody just looked at her hella crazy. And after that, I never seen her dressed like a chola ever again. Rich likes Winger. I wonder if Rich liked the Doors. I like the Doors. The Doors, they were dope. I don't know if you like the Doors. Come on, baby, light my fire. Like that kind of shit I do like. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, fire. That song was tight. And then people are strange. Na, 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 na. When you're strange, everybody comes out in the rain. That song was tight. BG. Yeah, the Doors were cool. Did you like Jimi Hendrix? Purple Rain, Purple Haze, na 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 na. Oh no, excuse me. While I write this now, there, 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 there. That shit was tight. Hey Joe, that song was tight too. Hey Joe, like Jimi Hendrix. See, I like that kind of music. Music from the '60s and like in the '50s too. I like. I could sit here and talk about music of that era for all night. Fellatio. You want to know something else, man? Hella people been dying. Ozzy Osbourne died. My aunt died. And then I found out my mom's friend died too. I was like, what the fuck? Man, sucks when you get old, man. Everyone keeps dying on you. I wasn't expecting that. That my mom's friend also died, a good friend of hers. And she wasn't even that old. She was only like 70. Oh, yeah, he died too. What was his name? Malcolm Warner? No, Jamal Warner, the dude from Theo. Yeah, he died. I forgot about that. Shit. I heard he drowned or something like that. It's fucked up. Oh, he was in Costa Rica? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. The trip. Yeah, that sucks. R.I.P. to him, too. But yeah, man. That sucks, bro. One day we'll be gone. You know? We're just going to be a memory. All of us. That's one thing we all have in common. That we're going to be gone one day. Some of us sooner than later. Unfortunately. As I get older, I kind of mentally prepare myself for it. Like sometimes I think like that sucks that there's gonna be a day that I'm just not going home. I've thought about that before, you know. 'Cause, you know, when you're sick or you feel like shit, you want to go home and rest. And one day, that day, you know, it's gonna come where you're just not. You might go home, but you'll never come back home after that. You know, and it sucks. It really sucks. Same here, Gooch. I told you my dad was a musician. Start bumping Crossroads. Oak State BB. Same with me, Gooch. My dad was a musician. My dad listened to all kinds of fucking music, bro. A rap sickin'. I grew up around rap. I grew up around Spanish music. I bet you Gooch probably doesn't even like Spanish music, I'm sure. I doubt it. I would be surprised if he does. I mean, it'd be dope if he does. I grew up around Spanish music. I play Spanish music. I grew up around, you know, rock. I grew up around rap. I grew up around new wave. Do you like new wave music? Gooch, please tell me you like new wave music. Even I like new wave music. I grew up around Caribbean music. I grew up around all kinds of shit. Corridos. I grew up with both actually because I'm Salvadorian and Mexican. I grew up around the corridos and I grew up around the uh, Sub Joe Mama, and I grew up around you know, salsa, cumbia, that type of music. Yeah, I like new wave too. That she blinded me with science. That song was tight. I could go through a lot of new wave songs. I used to like the one from Ghostbusters too. The In the Name of Love. Yeah. In the Name of Love. That song was tight. Then there was another new wave song that used to go. All the dreams of dying are the best I ever had. Mad World. You guys remember that song? Mad World. And then there's Uncle, I don't know. I haven't seen Uncle Dave in a minute. Has he been live at all? I know a lot of new wave songs. Burning down the house. I remember that. I want to party all the time. His name is favorite bands. Van Halen. Yeah, I grew up on a lot of that stuff. What other? I'm trying to think of what other songs. So many. Led Zeppelin. Yeah. Girls just want to have fun. What was that other stupid song they used to play in the 80s? Let's hear it for the boys. Let's hear it for the girls. The rack stupid song. Ozzy Osbourne. A lot of these new wave songs were one hit wonders. Good though. Some of them were. What's up, Ron Garcia? Raider Rich. We're arguing about music that he likes. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Malcolm with your Jamal Warner passed away too. Yeah, man. Dirty Dancing. I remember that stupid movie. Gooch used to bump that song. What was it called? And I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. I remember they used to play that song everywhere when that stupid song came out in the 80s, like late 80s. Footloose. I remember that movie too with Kevin Bacon. Nice movies. Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember I used to hear the Dirty Dancing song everywhere. They used to play it everywhere. Yeah. What about you, Ron Garcia? What kind of music you grew up listening to? I grew up, like I was saying, a lot of different stuff. El Gucher, what's up, man? Of the heart. I remember when I was a kid too. I don't know if you guys remember this. I remember I used to hear 50s music everywhere for some weird reason. Like it just refused to die for a lot of years, bro. You go into like any business, Northern Dancing, it was a great movie and a great soundtrack. I remember working in bars that people played the dirty. Yeah, I remember too. Raider Rich. I remember when I was a kid, I would hear that one song, the Time of My Life song, everywhere. I used to hear it coming out of bars, or I used to hear it coming out of, uh, like restaurants or whatever. You'd hear it playing. I don't remember the movie that well though. Dirty Dancing. I seen it many years ago, but I can't remember. Wasn't it about Patrick Swayze was in it, right? And he was dancing with some broad. Wasn't the girl's family like very conservative or something like that? That's kind of what I remember the gist of the movie being. No, no. Tell me in the comments if you remember the movie. I barely remembered it. And roll. Yeah, I like a lot of the old rock and roll. Roadhouse. I never was into techno, bro. I wonder if Gooch was into techno. I do remember that Gooch, that the movie took place either in the 50s or 60s, but for some weird reason the movie felt 80s. Like the characters weren't really dressed like people from the 60s. Dirty Dancing. For some reason, I can picture the song. I don't know if they played it on Dirty. Like Roadhouse. What is it? What did he say on Roadhouse? He's like, be nice. He's like, if the person gives you a hard time, be nice. If the person says you're this, be nice. He's like, what if he calls my mom a whore? He's like, is she? I seen Roadhouse years ago. I don't remember it that well though. I just remember Patrick Swayze was in it. Gooch, you like rave music, techno? I don't know why I never could get into techno. I had a family member who used to really be into it, but I don't know. I never. I heard Shortcuts used to really be in it. Oh, I remember that. Raider Rich, that's one thing we have in common right there. I remember the movie Streets of Fire. That was a dope movie. Brutal techno. What's up, Iron Fisticuffs? I do remember the movie Streets of Fire. I was in the house. Orale. Streets of Fire was with who was in that movie? I know Rick Moranis was on it. I think William Dafoe was on it too. I met a girl named Molly once. She was all right. Molly. What about you, Iron? What kind of music you grew up listening to? Were you into Ozzy Osbourne? The drill rap? What the hell? Sure, cuz was a 90s rebel. I remember those fools. Julio and in San Ho, you guys had a lot of those. You remember the T-Rex guy that you turned the mid? I kind of remember him. Shortcuts told me there was a T-Rex girl that used to work at Jack in the Box, but for some weird reason I don't remember her. Brazilian. I like some Brazilian music. I like forró. Forró's dope. Some samba. So the Streets of Fireman actor was Michael Parry and Diane Lane. Oh yeah, Diane Lane was on the movie. Yeah, that was a weird movie. It was like an '80s movie, but it had like it didn't take place like in the '50s, but it kind of had a modern kind of draw to it or something like that. That one song. What was that song that was popular from Streets of Fire? What was the name of that song? It's on the tip of my tongue. Uh, what was it? I could dream about you. That song was from Streets of Fire. See, I remember. I bet you Rich don't even remember that. Like dun 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 dun. I could dream about you. Yeah, that song was tight. That was a tight song actually. Pleasure Room. Who the fuck is Artie? You're gonna laugh, Shortcuts. I actually went to go see that. That was filmed in Mexico City and in Veracruz. No lie. That was a trippy movie though. I haven't seen that in hella years. Yeah, I went to go see it too when it came out. Wasn't John Leguizamo on it? Leonardo DiCaprio, John Leguizamo. Uh, who else was on it? What was the name of the girl? Claire Danes. She was on it. But no lie, that movie was filmed in El DF in Mexico City. That's why if you look at the buildings and everything, you could tell it's Mexico. Claire Danes, yeah, she was in it. A cop got blasted in Oakland? Oh, was it I heard a probation officer got shot in Oakland. And then some white girl got killed in San Leandro by a Hindu. Hella random, walking her dog. I'm sure Shortcuts heard about that. I guess it was some girl, white girl. She was walking her dog on East 14th with her boyfriend, and some Hindu dude rolled up and shot her. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know if it was random or they knew each other. That I don't know. But the dude that got arrested was a Hindu. Maybe she didn't pay up on her 7-Eleven bill or something. Can you believe that, Raider Joe? Raider Rich? You don't really hear about Hindus blasting people. Hold on, let me see. I'll prove to you guys he was a Hindu. Hold on. Or an Indian from India. San Leandro murder suspect. There it goes. Hold on. There he is. His name was Ronit Sunil. And I'm looking at a picture of him. He looks like he has an Edgar haircut. Maybe he wanted to be a Latino or something. He has like a tattoo on his eye. Ronit Suhil. Supposedly he was from San Jose area. He was a Fremont gangster. It was a store owner. It was something. I don't know. It was just a lady walking her dog with her boyfriend. I guess the boyfriend didn't get shot. He looks thugged out, bro. If you look at a picture, you can look up his name. His name is, and you can see a picture of him. His name. Hold on, I'll put his name in the comments. His name is Ronit Sunil. Hold on, I'll put it in the comments. You guys can look it up. He kind of looks thuggish though. If you look at a picture of him, right there, I put it in the comments. Ronit Sunil. He has tattoos on the side of his eye. He kind of has an Edgar haircut too. Said as the couple tried to walk away, Sunil allegedly pulled out his pistol and pointed at them. He then laughed and racked the slide, ejected a live round into the ground before firing a single shot that struck Way. The lady's last name was Way on the right side of her body, record showed. After a brief interaction, the suspect drew a firearm and shot the victim once in the torso, the San Leandro police said. Sunil got back into his car and fled the scene at a high rate of speed. Looks like dumbass was arrested in Dublin. It says Sunil was arrested around 1:30 a.m. Thursday in Dublin. At the time of his arrest, he was wearing all black and had a black ski mask and a tattoo under his eyes. And his dumbass got caught. Like, his car got caught on camera. That's what I'm saying. His car got caught on camera. These dumbass, what's up, Timo? These dumbass need to understand that you can't commit crimes like that anymore, bro. There's cameras everywhere. They caught him on camera. You feel me? Joe Mama. Which deal? You're talking about Dave? Where is Dave at? Has he really been gone? I haven't seen him in a while. Exactly. But yeah, pretty crazy though. Pretty random actually. Ganesh is blushing. On the west? In the West Bay? Oh, that's Santa Barbara, ain't it? Santa Bruta. Timo. What's up, Timo? Today I'm not talking about politics or nothing. I'm just hanging out with you guys today. It's just like a kickback. Puro Base live. I'm just kicking back with you guys. Timo, where's Boomba? Just chilling with y'all. You feel me? Just relaxing. I feel kind of weak. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. I feel kind of like a little weak. Like when you want to get sick, kind of. I hate that shit. The weather's been weird, too, around here. It's been okay. Joe Mama. Oh, I was talking about the shooting that happened in San Leandro. There was a lady who was walking her dog, and some Hindu dude just came up and shot her, bro. He got arrested in Dublin. His name was, what was his name again? Hold on. His name was Ronit Sunil. He looks like an Edgar. Punjabs. I have a question. Do the 7-Elevens in your, if you don't live in the Bay Area, do the 7-Elevens in your area, is it all Punjabs that work there, or is that only a Bay Area thing? Curious. Because I've been to other cities. That's the second. Yeah, I think I heard about that. Someone else got shot too, huh? Punjabi, but I've heard Punjabi music. It's called Bhangra. Because I used to date an Indian girl. I've heard it before. I seen a thick ass Indian girl today. I was at the store, and she was like with her boyfriend. Fuck, she was thick. I was like, damn. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I heard about that. He's from Oakland? Was he from Oakland, or where was he from? I heard he was from San Jose. That's what I heard. Or are you talking about Punjabi MC? Yeah, Chris. Most of the 7-Elevens out here mostly are mostly Punjabis work at the 7-Elevens out here. And most of the liquor stores out here, it's all Arabs, like like people from Iraq and Palestinians and a lot from Yemen. But when I was in Texas, I was tripped out because the 7-Elevens I walked into, all Rasa worked there, bro. I tripped off that, like, what the fuck? And then somebody told me that when you go like to some parts of LA too, you'll see a lot of Rasa working in like 7-Elevens. I'm like, really? I'm like, wow. That's rare to see out here. I remember when I was really, really little, there used to be a lot of liquor stores that were owned by Asians, but you don't see that as much anymore, I notice. March in Springfield. Bro, I knew this one Yemen MILF. She was fine. Oh, yeah, they're fine. On the store, won the lottery. I was pissed. All them tickets I bought. Saying they're all Chicanos, some whites, but many are 20s, 30s. Yeah, not out here, Rich. Out here, all the 7-Elevens are are Punjabis, like Indians, the ones that wear the turbans. Like most of them are, not all of them, but I would say 70% of the ones they wear turbans. Oh, the 7-Eleven warehouse. And then the subways. Want to hear a funny one? The subways, they're all Nepalese girls that work there. Some of them Nepalese girls are cute. Yeah, Sikhs, basically. But a lot of the subways, for some weird reason, they're all from Nepal. Most of the people that work at them. I was flirting with this girl from Nepal once. She was fucking fine. But they just employees, not the boss. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, not out here. I don't think I've ever been to a 7-Eleven out here. I've seen Rasa. He's Nepal. At least not out here. Yeah, but a lot of the liquor stores are owned by like Arabs, and a lot of mechanic places are owned by Persians. Believe it or not, a lot of Persians. They run a lot of mechanic. Pakistani, Punjab, Sikh, and Pakistani. Yeah, the Punjab. A lot of Punjabs. They drive the trucks too. A lot of the Punjabis they drive big rigs. I noticed. Also, it comes what's down here. School Spanish, so since I'm near the border, Spanish liquor store gas station. Yeah, that's different than out here, Rich. For real, it's big time. Who's 607? I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, I know. I know. I used to date an Indian girl. She kind of broke it down to me a little bit. Just like I was telling these burros the other day that Arabs and Persians are a completely different race and completely different culture. The ones with the turbans and bright red eyes and long beards, be careful. Unc 607, I don't know who that is. They're usually nice to me. Like there's a 7-Eleven I go pick up a lot. And the dude, he knows me. He's hella cool with me. He's a Punjab with a turban and all that big beard. He's never been a dickhead to me at all. Yeah, but I remember. I don't know if you guys remember when I was really little. The Hill Pass, maybe. I was in some Indian guts for a while. So Mexicans, how we going? We're kind of the same. We're similar in some ways. We all come from the same root. Interview Swifty, and that's why he dissed us. Oh, okay. Foreskin. Doesn't that look like Jewish too? Persians or Turkish, their own thing, but they speak Arabic mostly. Persians don't speak Arabic; they speak Persian. Some of them speak Turk too, but actually, a lot of Persians have Turk and Armenian in them too. I remember going to 7 late one day at 3 a.m. get some nachos, and I was putting some cheese on my nachos, and then they just started tripping, and they gave me bees. Really, over some nachos? Those are fine words. I'm not Salvadorian. Yeah, I never had a problem with them fools. They never gave me a problem. I remember the hurry up and buy. I remember a couple of those places. LA was Swifty Blue. Cool with the Punjabs, the liquors. Yeah, me too. They're chill with me. The Arabs are pretty chill with me too. Oh, that white boy from Utah. That kid's retarded. I don't know, some white kid from Utah. The majority of liquor stores out here are owned by Arabs, with only three in the morning as the rest of their employees. You know why they're called 7-Eleven, right, Gooch? A lot of people don't know this. They're called 7-Eleven because when they first started them, there was no 24-hour places or places that open late. And originally they opened from 7 to 11 at night, hence the name 7-Eleven. And at the time, it was a new concept because places didn't really stay open that late. So you could imagine how far back this was. Ride around with LA with Swifty Blue or Charleston White. I'd rather ride around with Gooch. Well, you know, Iran, they still speak Farsi, Persian. I think I was telling you guys this. A lot of Persians. I've had a lot of really good Persian friends, and they help me out a lot. The ones I do have. One of my homies, he was a homie. One of my homies who was Persian. 7-Eleven pizza is good sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I shouldn't be eating that shit, but once in a great while, motherfuckers are pretty good. And they all got fine women. So we don't have Armenians too much in the Bay Area. They're more in LA, SoCal. Open Leonard Skinner. I know Gooch loves Leonard Skinner. Hey Timo, somebody told me you grew up on Marilyn Manson. I'm playing. Gooch is Armenian. So how many people out there were into Ozzy Osbourne? I'm curious. Did you love his music? That's Armenian. Yeah, you don't really see them out here too much, Chris. I mostly see them when I'm in LA. I don't see them out here too much. Gooch thinks Swifty wrong. I don't even know Black Sabbath. Wait a minute. Black Sabbath, though, isn't that against? Aren't you religious, Gooch? Black Sabbath is making fun of the Sabbath day, Shabbat, which is an important day for Jews. Oh, wait a minute. I say Jews, so you're probably not going to like them. Joe Morgan's kids. Shabbat, right? Sabbath, ain't that the seventh day, the day of rest? No Jews honor that. His 60s stuff. Joe Morgan's kids. I thought Ozzy was crust. I don't know, but I know there's a lot of Armenians in Glendale. That's the first time I ever seen an Armenian was in LA. When I went out to LA to visit family. I think for Christians it's on Saturday, but for Jews it's on Sunday. Is it Sunday? I know for Jews is it's different. Late 60s. Hold on, let me see when Sabbath is for Jews. I'm not up on my religious stuff right now. I'm a heathen, remember? Okay, so by most Christians it's Saturday, and I think for Jews it's Sunday. See? Yeah, for Christians it's Saturday, but for Jews it's Sunday. The white man changed to Sunday. Kardashians are Armenian, yep. Patrick Beth David, that weirdo, he's actually Iranian, but he's Armenian descent. He's a scammer. Maybe. A lot of Spanish Jews did go to Mexico, bro. They were called conversos. Uh, they were the founders of Monterrey. I think Shortcuts is related to them. Gooch, I heard his DNA is full-blooded Aztec, bro. I heard that fool don't have no other blood in him but Aztec. That's it. He's 100% beaner like me. See, you. He's 100% Aztec. Gooch is the Olmec kid. That man's crawling no more. Why? Why won't he let you on his panel? What'd you do, Gooch? That white Christians changed the Sabbath due to the occult? Really? I never heard about that, Rasa. I did not know. Scanning, yeah, I've seen Scanning Deliver. I've seen it when it came out. Bro, on here? I never blocked them. I'm gonna go check, bro, because I could unblock people. I never blocked them. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna make sure because I never blocked them at all. I don't block people unless they come and troll and say stupid shit. You know, he's come on here respectfully. I have no reason to block him. You were negative. Are you negative? Do you have a black heart? Baby gas looks Olmec. Damn, Gooch. Yeah, I look like an Olmec head. Look at my nose, my lips. I'm gonna check, bro. When I'm done, I'll try to see if I can find how to unblock people and see if his name's on there. But I never blocked him. Must be an ultimate thing. What are you trying to say, Rasa? Puro Olmec. Yeah, I'm gonna check it because I never blocked him. Julio told me too. Someone blocked him, and I unblocked him. Julio Solorio. He told me a while ago, and I never blocked him either. So don't block people, please, moderators, unless I tell you to. Gooch block crust. Gooch, did you block crust? Yeah, someone blocked Julio a long time ago, and I did it. I changed that because they are part of the secret cult. Yeah, I never heard about that, bro. I know. I know because I have some Jewish friends. Uh, I know that they celebrated on Sunday. You mean the Roman Catholic Church? Okay. The Romani? Aren't Romani gypsies? That project thing proper is also one of the dope Chicano rappers back. Yeah, I used to actually like them, believe it or not. In spite of well, I don't remember them really ever talking about any gang politics. They were just more like Chicano rappers, whatever they were, you know. I like their songs though. They have some pretty dope songs. That first album, the Mexican Power one, was pretty dope, actually. I don't know. I invited him. Puro Shabbat. Do you get challah bread? Challah bread? You know, the bread that the Jews eat on Passover? Valentino Velvet. I don't know who that is. You mean Latino Velvet? Donnie Mullins. I remember him. Oh, yeah, I remember. I met Psycho Realm a long time ago, believe it or not, bro. Long story. Donnie Mullins. Whatever happened to Donnie Mullins? Yeah, I remember Latino Velvet. Yeah, with Baby Bash and the N Too Deep dude. I used to bump some of their stuff back in the days. Whew. Remember that song, the Rasa Park song, and there was a few other songs. Oh, that Living a Dream, Players Keep It Cracking. That was a tight song. Latino Velvet got a crack. I got fat sacks and Cadillacs. What you know about that? What is that? Baby girl, I'm a hustler, straight money maker. The Mexicans were dope for sure. The first album, Zigzag, was the shit. Yeah, that Psycho Realm was tight. Donnie laid, damn. Voted Donnie. Didn't he get in trouble with his mom? Scandalous. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that song, Scandalous. The Mexicans, them fools were tight, bro. That it's the funky melodia. That song was tight. I don't know, I just remember Proper Dos was tight, bro. That first album with Freedom and High and all that was a dope album. Donnie grounded at 51. Was he 51? Poor Donnie was looking around for money. All excited. Donnie reminded me, I don't know if you guys, those of you who are from the Bay, the first album, Be Real, was sick. The PS5. Donnie, he reminded me of this dude, and I'm sure if you're from the Bay Area, you're my age, you'll remember him. He was a dude that used to come on the Doghouse. He was kind of like a special needs kid, and they used to make him do all kinds of crazy things. His name was um, Hammer and Hank. I don't know if you guys remember Hammer and Hank. It's kind of Donnie was like the Hammer and Hank of YouTube. Stone Garden. I don't know if anybody remembers Hammer and Hank. I know Shortcuts remembers him. The Doghouse. Yep, Timo remembers exactly who I'm talking about. Donnie was like the YouTube version of Hammer and Hank. I used to see Hammer and Hank all the time on the board all the time. We'd always say what's up to him, like, what's up, Hank? And he'd be like, be sure to listen to 94.1 to the Doghouse. 94.9, my bad. I used to see him around all the time. Shortcuts. He used to always be on the board all the time. I used to be on the board all the time back then. I was fucking poor. School was just getting taken by the plumber. Nah, so was Hammer and Hank. Hammer and Hank was funny, bro. But he was on the radio. You didn't grow up in the Bay. You don't know the stories of riding Bart. Out here, when you're poor, you ride Bart. Oh yeah, I remember he had like a jersey. Gunner's on the list. The worst? West Oakland's pretty fucked up. Coliseum's kind of janky. Richmond too. Richmond could be janky too. Especially at night. It's kind of sketchy at night. Fruitvale's okay. Uh, Coliseum one's kind of fucking shady. The Concord one, believe it or not, used to be kind of lightweight shady too at one point. The Concord bar station. When I was a kid, I was hella into Rage Against the Machine, Dead Prez, Roscoe. Yeah, I used to like Roscoe's. I remember, yeah, Rage was cool. Dead Prez. I was like, took cheeks on Bart. No, but I made out on Bart. Yeah, I seen it. I seen it at the Grand Lake Theater when it came out in Oakland. Nah, but Concord, it was kind of lightweight shady at one point. I don't know how it is now, but used to be a lot of upskaters used to hang around there like years ago. I remember they used to be fights and shit over there. My homie got jumped there at the Concord bar station by some upskaters back in the days. The nicest bar station, safest one I've ever been to is probably Orinda. I don't know if you guys ever been to the Orinda station. That's like in the richiest part of the Bay Area, one of the richiest parts of the Bay Area. Chico, right? He was not from Concord. I like X-Rated, but I never got into Lynch as much. Some of his stuff was cool. The only Tenderloin station technically is Civic Center, and yeah, it's a shithole. At least it was. I don't know if they cleaned it up. But yeah, Civic Center's right there in the Tenderloin. JCat Central, bro. Probably with Gooch, because everybody show him around. That fool would probably trip out. He'd be like, what the fuck is this? The new one in San Jose. I've been to it once. Gangster Reese sounds familiar. Some shows. Like the Gooch around Oakland, he'd be like, what the fuck is this, man? Say, where are you taking me to, man? Was a Louis lesbian. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. When you're alive, working security details. Nah, no one ever died. No, I don't remember nobody dying. I just quit because I got tired of going every fucking night. And the main reason I quit at Iron was because they started cutting my hours. And I said, I can't come to fucking San Francisco if you're going to be cutting my hours. So that's you know what I mean? So that was the main reason why I quit. But what badass Snoop around sack. Mr. I remember this shit is on. I remember that song. Mitch was okay though. I don't know. It's just original. I know he changed his tune a little bit later, but it's like deep frying baby nuts. All that shit was kind of weird to me. Comer. Diesel. He did do a video. John Diesel did do a video on a dude I knew from Oakland, a well-known dude, Gumby from Fruitvale. I don't know if you guys seen that one. I knew Gumby, bro. Me and my brother. I known Gumby since I was like 12 years old, 11 or 12. I remember him on East 7th Street when I was a kid. I have a funny story about Gumby from back in the days. He claims he wasn't him, but I think it was him. Oh yeah, 6. Yeah. But yeah, John Diesel made. If you've seen a video he did about Gumby, I know Gumby real well. My brother knows him really, really well. Those of you who are from Oakland, you remember Gumby if you remember him around. If you're my age or older, everybody knew that fool in the town. He was like the super cholo of Oakland, bro. Like for real, it's like that fool was cholo. Even when fools stopped dressing cholo, he was still choloed out, walking around E14 with his sunglasses. One of them shortcuts knew him. Supposedly they used to say he was a pimp too. That I never knew, but supposedly I think John Diesel even said that too. But I remember hearing that in the streets when I was a kid. So yeah, if you guys seen John Diesel recently made a video about Gumby. I know Gumby. I've known him way back. I haven't seen him in many years, but he did hit me up one time on a live. He came on briefly. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he's out or locked up. Oh yeah, 6 was. I did hear he was a molester, a chomo. I knew some FPGs. I knew Speedy. Who else did I know? Speedy, and there was a couple others. I forget their names. I met a few of them like through Gumby back in the days when I was a youngster. That's all that generation that was smoking that KJ. Boy. That shit was no joke. That's one thing all them old school Norteños in Oakland used to do, or homies in Oakland used to do. They used to smoke that KJ shit. I heard in San Jose they used to smoke that shit a lot too, and in the Mission too. Yeah, but Gumby, I knew Gumby though. That was funny when he made that video. When I seen that video about Gumby on John Diesel, I'm like, I know that fool. Ah, I can't deny nor admit that I might have slanged a couple of KJs here and there. KJ joints here and there. What's glass? Is that KJ? We used to call it land or K or my thorn too. Some fools used to call it that. Even the Funky Aztecs made a song about it. That song, It's More Than Life. Then XIV, X-Tray, and KJ. Smokes. I can smoke that shit. Hell no. Shortcut, you want to try some K? KJ Jose. I told you guys a story one time that my brother and his homie, they sold, well, he's dead. I could say his name, Juan from the 30s. They sold some black pimps, bro, some KJ in front of Othias, bro. I think I told you guys that story. This is a true story, bro. Picture this, bro. If those of you who know Oakland, imagine 39th and East 14, right in front of Othias, bro, the Mexican restaurant. These two black pimps, suited up, hacks, you know what I mean? Pimp, you know what I mean? Pimp hacks, suited up. Imagine them standing in front of Othias with my brother and smoking some KJ. And next thing you know, them fools were like, just stuck there, bro. I swear to God, fool, them fools were stuck there for like a half an hour, bro. I swear to God, imagine two pimps, bro, just stuck there. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn, I don't know how these fools smoke that shit. Oh, that's cool, Ron. But I swear to God, that's a true story, bro. Them fools just start smoking that shit, and they just got stuck. Like, fuck. In front of Othias, bro. I was like, damn, me and my brother, we were just like, damn. We cut, actually. We cut, and then we came back towards Othias, and them fools were still standing there all high, bro. I was like, damn. No, that really happened, Raider. Hey, Raider, you used to smoke that shit, that KJ shit? Yeah, they smoke chewies. I never smoked that shit. Yeah, I remember hearing fools smoking chewies. I never smoked that shit, but I remember hearing about it. Oh yeah, that KJ shit, Timo, was no joke, bro. I've seen a lot of crazy shit happen with people under the influence of that shit in Oakland, bro, and in San Francisco. I've seen a couple fools go crazy over it. I'm from my mom's vagina. That's where I'm from. Where are you from? But yeah, I never fucked with that shit. Cool. Exactly. End up like Smokey. Yeah, that shit was hella fools that I knew that were from Oakland laughed their ass off. You know what I mean? When they seen the Smokey thing, because they're like, oh shit, they could relate to it, cause especially them fools that were KJ heads. I don't know if they did the wet ones out here, bro. I don't know if they did Sherm. I remember it was more like powdered PCP. Well, the angel dust. That's what they did more out here. I think. I think. Um. I think. I think Sherm was more of a LA thing. I think. Where the hell are you from, Milad? What do you want to get on stage? I'm not gonna bring you on stage for anything. Where are you from? Are you from Iran or something? Pee Wee smoked that shit, not us, not me. I smoke weed, eh? You still smoking PCP, man? Make you stupid. He's like, I don't fuck with juice. This is weed. Pee Wee smoked that stupid shit. I don't. My lad is from Armenia. Maybe he's Pakistani. Hey, oh, Milad is Pakistani. I was right. Hey, Milad, are Pakistanis and Indians the same race? Watch him get hella mad. In Stockton, nah, I never got any hookers in Stockton. That fool's gonna be like, fuck no, we're not the same. Hey, y'all, it's getting kind of late though. I gotta get off, but yeah, man, I just wanted to tap in with you guys today, and just say what's up. I didn't do any live with Jays today, which is where I normally talk politics and what's going on in the world. Um, but I just did the Puro Base live just to kick back with y'all and just bullshit. You feel me? But yeah, man, you guys be safe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. What's up to Timo, Shortcuts, El Gucher, Joe Mama, Grasa out there in San Jose, um, Iron Fist, and Shortcuts, Chris Green, on everybody that came on, and Julio Solorio too. My bad, don't want to not mention you, but I'll talk to you guys later, man. I'm gonna get off. Gotta go to sleep in a little while. Oh, Ron Garcia too, out in Los Angeles. I will talk to you guys later. You guys be safe. All right. When's my next live? Soon. All right. My senior cam. Mises, you better get a cat. All right, y'all. Late.